Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the next episode of 911 Season 2. The last episode that we watched was called Broken, and that was about the 911 service going down and being broken, as well as dealing with, say, Maddie and Chimney's relationship being broken because they decided to call it a day. At least, I think Maddie said that at least for now, she's not ready for a relationship, and it felt like an ending of the relationship. And I think it was it Chimney who said that we're never going to get back to how we were. And I'm hoping that's not the case. Like, I really hope that they can, at some point soon-ish, find some way to be together, whether it's even just, I don't know. I think they just need to work on themselves, take more time to heal after what happened, and find a way to just be comfortable, and then maybe slowly open up to each other again. And hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, become a couple again. Now, the episode was really good. It was tense when 911 went down. Then we had the houses blowing up. And it was really cool to see how they went about their jobs without the use of all the normal technology that we've got. But it was actually a really good episode. Also, before we jump into today's episode, I just want to address the fact that I don't normally just wear all black. It's very rare that I wear all black. But I'm filming this on Halloween. And I'm at work tonight. And I didn't, as usual, as every year, for the past however many years, I'm never organised enough to get a Halloween costume in advance. I'm always like planning a good one, and then before I know it, it's Halloween. So anyway, my plan for tonight is basically just wear all black, and I look like a thug. I have a light up purge mask. I'm not getting any batteries in it at the moment, but the plan is just to wear that, and that should hopefully all these just light up and glow in the dark and look really cool, hopefully. And then that's my Halloween costume, just someone from The Purge, which, you know, with some of the customers, when you work behind a bar, I would love to kill them. Anyway, on to today's episode. This is episode 15 of Season 2, and it's called Ocean's 911. Now, I've never actually watched Ocean's 11, which I'm guessing is what, obviously, the title's based on. I know it's like a heist movie, I believe. Is it a bank robbery or something to that degree? So maybe Ocean's 911 is about a heist, a bank robbery, or just, I don't know enough about the original source to guess too much, but maybe some sort of heist. That's all I'm really guessing. In terms of the characters, obviously Maddie and Chimney are all in together. Athena and Bobby are doing really well. Bobby had that thing with Michael last episode. That's all sorted. Buck isn't really doing a lot right now that I can remember anyway. Nothing that's jumping out of my mind. Eddie, and there's Christopher. And was the mum on the scene? I think the mum came back around Christmas time, didn't she? So I think she's still on the scene. I don't really know what to expect from this episode, so let's just jump into it. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you're interested in watching the full reaction to this episode, please take a look at the Patreon link in the description box for the full reaction to this episode, as hopefully the next couple as well. Let's jump into 911 Season 2, Episode 15, Ocean's 911.
Have a great day.
We are at a bank, though. I did say bank heist.
Including the scandal in our financial services division, which I'm proud to say did not affect this branch in the least.
I don't feel like this retirement's going to end well.
Although my friends in corporate did not see fit to name me Manager of the Year at the retreat in Costa Mesa, it was an honor to be nominated.
Not that you're bitter.
Nina, it's time.
Oh, security guys. Do they like carry cash and things? So he's a germaphobe who claims his hand after every handshake, which in the world we live in now kind of makes sense. This all just feels very, so what do I want for? Like I'm just waiting for the ball to drop. Okay, the handshakes are an important thing, or they wouldn't have brought it in twice.
Stop flirting so shamelessly with your delivery guy.
No, because you're cute. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Billy?
Billy.
Mr. Prentice?
He's gonna be dead as well. Or down.
Mr. Prentice?
Well.
Same as the courier out front exhibiting extreme muscle spasms.
So they don't seem like
Cap, pupils are
urgent
dilated.
to help these people. It's like, oh, he's not doing so good.
You've seen that before? Been trained for it. Symptoms all line up. The fact that we have multiple people down. I can't say for sure until we run some
Eddie,
tests.
just
All right, head back away.
take your clothes off and everything will be fine. Yeah?
Everybody
Do you
stop
agree?
what you're doing right now.
I agree.
Chimney, Buck, we are now preparing for a possible chemical exposure incident. That means nobody in, nobody out. We can't risk spreading what may
Oh
be present
god. No, head, no, no.
here. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because you got to help this person. She's gonna get trapped in, don't she?
I'm with LAFD. We gotta get you out of here. No!
It won't reopen until the start of business tomorrow.
What if it's
God.
an emergency?
There is a number for the vault company on Mr. Prentice's desk.
Show me.
And you copy?
Head.
And do you copy?
It's like a horror film. Oh, she's not doing good. She's not doing good. So it's something in the vault.
Yes, sir, I'm here. What's
The
happening?
people in hazmat suits.
What's happening is that a whole new squad of guys just showed up in, like, serious hazmat gear.
Yeah.
Not even a scratch.
I mean, they're designed so you can't break into them very easily.
What's going on? I can't hear you. I got this thing on my head. I can't leave this truck. The window does not roll down. Okay.
Thank you. God.
Hey, Bobby. Everything okay?
What do you know about
Michael.
bank vaults?
Well, I put in a few.
Or take one down?
Bobby, what's wrong?
I've got 2 sick people trapped inside the vault here at Pacific Federal in Westchester.
And I don't have time to wait for a locksmith because one of them is Hen.
Is Michael gonna save the day?
This building, I gotta find a way inside.
Billy's dead.
I'm really bad for
They
this guy.
just put Billy in an ambulance. But the south wall, it's original. And it looks like they just built the vault right into it.
So you can blow the wall open. Risky though.
Okay, we start drilling here
Oh.
and here.
I was literally put a bomb.
Draining
Just bomb it
corners
open.
Exactly.
That'd be so awesome to do, but I have 0 for body strength. That's working when they try and ask me to lift kegs. Doesn't go well.
Patient 0, the armored car courier, just died at the hospital.
They know what it was yet?
No.
He was
They did say
handsome.
that no one else is exhibiting symptoms.
Be careful.
Oh, look at this. You gotta be kidding me. Now they get remote access?
That was good timing.
Hey guys, seriously?
That was awfully convenient timing.
Because it wasn't a nerve agent.
Chief Bowman said all his tests came back negative, no environmental toxins whatsoever.
So, what the hell was it?
I have no idea.
At least this guy was finally able to get out of here.
Can I help you,
What?
detective?
You and your people just stay where we can see you, Captain.
Okay. What the hell is going on? Well,
Maybe you can tell me.
what the hell will happen there? She can't have stolen it. She was unconscious the whole time.
And you were at the bank when it was stolen.
If by at the bank you mean that I was unconscious and I was locked away in a vault, yeah. And I wasn't alone.
The bank manager.
Just happened to take this call, and you just happened to dispatch your brother's squad to the scene.
It happens more than you think.
We're like a family.
You think they did what now?
People.
Come on, Athena.
Building plans
Read
all the time.
them
Architects,
to self.
Contractors, terrorists.
It's this guy. He was in the last episode.
State of the art ladder rig.
So you replaced it?
I'm not too late, am I?
You were right on time.
Yeah, I feel like because this Marty character
Let's see.
just suddenly appeared out of nowhere and is now in a couple episodes in a row.
Kind of a letdown, isn't it?
I'm going to assume that he's involved.
Yeah, but this time he only got stabbed.
I imagine it's hard. Your wife losing her job at JPL.
You said the private school, physical therapy, the after-school program.
Money. It's a lot of money.
I know what all that costs.
You mean the plot?
That's what I hate about these kind of interrogations is that they like tear people apart, or you're like your personal shit. They turn it into something really negative.
They're under a bit of a cloud, didn't you, Captain?
Truth is, you don't know the people you work with.
Getting everyone to look over there so no one's noticing the man emptying the armored car over here.
Oh, shush.
I'm so confused. Can you start over?
Maybe it's lucky you guys were unconscious.
So,
I don't remember
there's a puzzle here,
inside.
and I can't put the pieces together.
Would it be okay if I took a look in there?
Oh, this is hand gel. He did check the hand of... But he shook someone else's hand, I'm sure.
Can't believe we missed that.
So I could remember. He touched my face.
Remember when you
The
remember.
bank manager, he touched my face when I went in there to pull him out. That's how he delivered the toxins, whatever that was. Maybe it's in the bottle.
Wait. You're saying the bank manager was in on it?
Did you know that was his last day?
Box 725 is supposed to have $6 million worth of diamonds in it, not the recycling.
Who else had access?
$6 million of diamonds.
Franklin Prentice.
A dead body.
Where are they, firefighter Wilson?
It's not Hannah.
Seriously?
You clean up after they left?
Police were very careful.
You mean terrified?
I was going to say, I would be.
You'll never believe what they found.
What?
Scorpion venom.
I feel robbed. How in the hell did you know that?
Yeah.
It was in the hand sanitizer that you found.
Oh. Him. This dude. He's looking very suspicious. No! That was kind of scary.
But maybe you could show us some tricks.
Yeah, you seem to know more about these trucks than we
Show you a
do.
few tricks,
We're
Mark.
hide $300,000 in cash.
What are you guys talking about?
You're not going to get away, Martin.
Marty Collins, you're under arrest.
Fake nerve agent attack was a distraction for the armored car robbery, which was a distraction
The diamond.
for the diamond heist.
It's elaborate.
Mine is hard.
Franklin was the inside man. His job was to create a medical emergency in the bank. The kind that would trigger a hazmat response because Marty knew that we'd have to seal the perimeter to execute the Big Bird protocol.
Yeah.
The money's fine.
You're in danger!
He gets the driver to leave the truck.
Also, he can leave the truck. I just thought he was trapped all along.
Clean. Marty gets rich.
Well, I'm stupid.
Not a bad plan.
Not at
I mean,
all.
it's crazy, but it could have worked. We bring the money back here, and all he has to do is wait for the right moment, sneak in, access the ladder truck, and retrieve the money. Except there wasn't any, because the
They
police
take it up.
had already beaten him to the punch.
Franklin made sure he collapsed inside the vault. He knew what our response would be.
911.
He's lucky they didn't. I know he.
Then all he had
He's
to do
lucky
was
they
wait
didn't get
for the
killed.
vault to automatically close and time suit for the night. And he'd have hours alone inside that vault while we ran our rescue protocols. There was an unexpected complication.
Me. He was supposed to be in there alone, so me running in to save his sorry ass, a complication. He had to take me out too.
Ah.
Did you double cross me? No, I did. You double cross me?
Yes.
So Marty killed Franklin. What? I didn't kill nobody.
What
Oh.
about the dead guard?
It was supposed to be.
Unless you to get the diamonds out by swallowing them, and swallowing diamonds would
How was I supposed to know he was
up
allergic?
your insides up.
But I never touched Franklin.
What are they putting on the death certificate?
Acute intestinal blockage. They rejected my suggestion. Cause of death, greed.
LAPD has referred a matter to us for further review based on some irregularities they found during their investigation.
Regularities.
Bank robbery investigation.
I think you know why.
I
We'll
don't.
be on suspended duty pending a full inquiry. We have a lot of questions. Until they're answered to our satisfaction, you are relieved of your command, Captain Nash. Captain Nash lied to us when he joined the LAFD.
About what?
About what happened in Minnesota.
Okay. Right. But what happened in Minnesota? And that was an interesting episode. It was. I'm in two minds because I've said before, I like episodes to kind of focus on one thing, whether it's the earthquake or Maddie's fight for survival. I kind of like that it's one streamlined narrative, I guess, about the episode. But I also like episodes a lot where it's like multiple different stories, like the last one that we watched, and some of them are funny, scary, emotional. This one was obviously one of the episodes that's all about this bank robbery. But it wasn't my favourite episode. It was enjoyable, and I liked trying to guess who was behind it. But it was also quite slow at points for me. Like, I felt myself getting quite tired watching it, and it's only 11:15 in the morning, so I can't be too tired. But it was good. It was fun. And actually, I like the mystery of what's really happened, and then the twists of it was a bank robbery, it was to get the money, but the money was actually money from the van, but then the van thing was just another distraction. It was actually the diamonds, and it was constantly keeping you on your toes about what's really happening here, who can we trust, who can we not trust, who's behind it, who's not. Although I thought they spent a long time interrogating our crew for something that was kind of obviously not one of us. I mean, it would be a good twist if it was, but actually no, it'd be a bad twist because it would just be stupid, but felt like a bit of a waste of time. I'd like to see maybe more genuine suspects, because it just seemed obvious to me that it wasn't going to be our team, but it was his name Marty? Now, when Marty showed up in the last episode, I don't know if he was in the episodes before that. I don't remember all the details of the episodes before I went on the break. When he showed up last episode, he was in it a little bit. He was fixing the van when the ladder broke, and he mentioned about doing some work for them. I didn't really think much of it, I don't think, at the time. I can't remember what my reaction was, but I never really thought he was going to be a major character. Not that he was, but when he showed up in this episode, it was a case of either he's going to be a minor character that's just in the background and just a minor character that pops up every now and again and he fixes things, or he is involved. And it turned out he was involved. And I'm glad that they didn't drag it out for too long. But even that reveal was cool because we'd seen him before, like last episode, but also I don't really know the guy too well. Unless he's been in it multiple times this season and I've forgotten, which would be okay, because that would make the reveal better. It would be good if he was like a minor character for half a season, and then it revealed that he was behind a bank robbery. That would be quite cool, but I don't particularly have a feeling about this Marty character, so when it was revealed that it was him, I guessed it, and so I was proud of myself. And it was good twist in the sense that he was involved with them, but also I wasn't like, oh my god, it's Marty. Like, it's Marty, I don't care. If his name's Marty, maybe not. So I feel like I'm probably a bit, what's the word I want to use? It's probably sound quite negative about this episode. I did enjoy it, and it was fun, and I like that they broke into the bank vault, and then as they got the wall out, the door got opened remotely, and it was fun to see everyone get interrogated, even if I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. And like they did show us a little bit about everyone's lives, what's happening, and it was a good, quick way to have a lot of progress in their lives. So we found out Karen's lost a job. There was a bit about Eddie and the woman that he's now seeing again, and you know, it was like delving into their lives a little bit, which I liked. It just made me a bit sick because I know this does happen in real police interrogations and things where they will tear your life apart to prove that you're guilty, and I don't like that. I understand that's their job, and they've got to try and find motives and find out who did it. But it's just sometimes it's a shame when someone's life's going to shit and they're going, well, you must be behind this bad thing because your life's terrible, and so you would do this to get the money, and it just feels really bad. It feels really bad, and I felt for the people that were going through that. But yeah, it wasn't only them. I did think it was either going to be the bank manager or it was, but then my mind went towards the woman who was there. She was there at the beginning of the bank. I don't know what her role was, but she kept coming up a lot. She was at the beginning, and then we're following her through the quarantine bit where they hose down and go to hospital, and she kept popping up enough that I was convinced that she was going to be behind it, but she wasn't. It was Marty and the bank manager guy, but then the bank manager guy, because he died because he was an idiot, an absolute great idiot, and swallowed diamonds. Now, I understand you want to get things out of a vault. There's limited ways to do that when you're going to be surrounded by police and ambulance people and fire people. But swallowing diamonds, not a good idea. Diamonds are very sharp, usually for one. They also see diamond cut through glass. Now, I know, like a little tiny diamond probably wouldn't do, but I don't know really. But it just would not. It would just be something I would never do because it just seems so obvious that would be a bad thing to do. But he did it. And I did like the fact that it was quite a cool plan. We're going to put scorpion poison in the hand lotion, take out one guy and myself to distract from the fact that we're trying to get to the money in the security van. So whilst we're down in here and everyone's taking care of us, we then send someone to the security van to take the money out. But then I like the fact that even that in itself was a distraction, and it was actually, he was wanting them to focus on that so that he could get the diamonds out. It was a good little twisty-turny plot. Obviously, it went wrong, and he had to take head out, and then he did it to the security guy who didn't realise was allergic to scorpion poison. I mean, I could be allergic to scorpion poison. I don't know. It's not a risk I would take. And then he died, which was sad because he seemed like really nice. He was handsome, but he just seemed like a nice guy. I don't think I've got too much to say about this one because it didn't really have a lot of emotional weight to it. Like, there were no emotionally charged scenes, really, within our characters. There was no disagreement between our characters. There wasn't really any... minus the little bits when they were being interrogated, and we saw kind of what's going on with their lives. We didn't really get much progress with the characters. It was all really focused on the bank stuff, which is why I probably didn't like this episode as much as a lot of the episodes that I've seen recently, because... I say recently. Most of the episodes that I've seen so far, because... what I think the show does well is have all these different things happening, like a fire or a murder or a robbery or an attack or this or that. But intertwined with all of it is the personal lives of the 911 guys. And I like that. Whereas here, until the ending really, unless I'm forgetting something major, it didn't really feel like much of their personal lives were that impacted by it or became relevant to the story. And it was okay. Like, I liked it, I enjoyed it, but it was just an okay episode. Now, the ending was interesting. So, the dude came to Bobby's apartment, relieved him of duty because of something that he'd done. We'll find out more. I think we're meant to be in the dark a little bit now because we know about he was on drugs. Was it drugs or was it alcohol? He was addicted to something. I need to rewatch that bit, actually. And then he obviously fell asleep, burnt the place down, his kids died, his wife died. So I think we're not meant to know really about what the ending really refers to. So I'm intrigued to see the next episode to find out what's going on with Bobby. Because I really don't have any ideas. It just seemed like he'd done something or something happened in the past that meant he's now being relieved of duty. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens next episode. If you enjoyed the video, guys, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode. Do you agree with me that it was okay, it was fun. I enjoyed the bank heist fun, twisty stuff. But it wasn't as memorable or as impactful as most of the episodes because it wasn't really about our guys as well. So a little disappointed for that, but overall a good fun episode. Yeah, as always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. Leave comments down below, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And like I say, there's a full length reaction over on Patreon. Please take a look at the link below. It does really help me out. And also there's possibly a couple of episodes in advance if you're watching over on YouTube. Alright, thanks for watching, take care. I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of 911. We've only got 3 episodes left this season, so I'm excited. Bye guys, stay safe.